Always have a good time whenever we offer our items to you from Hot Off the Press. And I want to welcome Holly Fosson in right away so we can get started and let you see everything that you're getting, because this is our Hot Off the Press. It's the interactive card templates with the DVD.
Yes, it is. I'm so excited to be bringing this to you because you're going to get 6 templates. If you love movement, if you love the excitement of swing, if you like all your interactive cards, now we're going to give you 6 different templates to let you make all the great cards to interact using your own card stock at home anytime you want and as many as you want. We're also going to give you this great DVD, which is going to give you instructions on how to use all of them, 35 different ideas, live videos so that you can actually watch it come together for you, as well as over 40 pieces of artwork custom designed for each one of these templates.
Wow.
So real quick, I'm going to show you all the templates you're going to get. Remember, you're going to get 6 of them. They're made in this great plastic that you see here. They have card ideas on each one of them. They're made for 3-ring binders, so if you want to keep them in a binder, you can. The first one we have is called the oval. This is what you see here. And that one, what it does is it allows you to make these great, now here's where the magic starts, these great cards that go like this. There's your oval. That's the oval. The second one is the heart.
Love that.
We love the heart. Again, it has card ideas. It uses simple pieces of scrapbook paper. You'll be able to use all those little pieces you've saved up that you couldn't give up. Now you're going to be able to use them on your card. And this one's going to allow you to do this. Now remember, this is an investment in your scrapbooking. This is investment in your learning curve, because you're also going to get this techniques DVD that's going to give you live video. It's going to give you live artwork that's custom designed in here. 35 different ideas is going to be in here as well to be able to create all these looks. Now we're going to go down here. I love this one, Kathy. You're going to crack up when you see this card. Okay, this is a rectangle swing card. Adorable as it is. I want you to watch this really close or you're not going to appreciate this at all. Look at that little chicken looking out the window. Ready? Look. There he is on the backside. How adorable is that? Let's look at that one again. I think that is so cute. Now remember, you can do it this way, or you can create the cards this way. So there's all types of different variations you can do on that. Let me show you this one. This is the rectangle one again. Now this is doing it the other direction. Watch. It opens up.
How beautiful is that?
How beautiful is that? Really, isn't it? And can you imagine now you can custom design 6 different ones, but it's limited only to your creativity. We have the little chicken that flips around, or we can use these beautiful butterflies just based on the stuff that you have at home, your embellishments, your paper. Now, this is one of my favorites right here. One of my 2 favorites. This is called the Sidestep Card, and again, this can be used either way. And what this does is it takes this kind of card that you see here. Ready? And we're going to step it up. So let's get a good angle here.
I agree. I love those.
How cute is that? And also, can you imagine that? Can you imagine that if someone gets that at home, if it's a Christmas card, and they get it at home, right? Can you see how it goes?
Now, imagine making that card and then having your child's photo just right there.
It would be beautiful. And what about if you were going to do, like you said, a photo with the ages or their names popping up? It would be absolutely gorgeous. And this would be something someone would keep at home. So this is number 4 of the 6 templates you're going to get. Don't forget you're going to get the DVD as well. The next one you're going to get is the shutter card. And how this one works is it goes like this. This is a great Halloween. Now remember, you can use these 2 different ways as well. So if I wanted to do it this way, I could do a shutter card this way, or I could do it this way as well. Halloween, Christmas, really limited to your imagination. This is the other one of my favorites down here, and this one's called the pop-up slider card. One of my absolute favorites. I'm going to show you this one.
Watch with the little ribbon at the top.
Yep, and then this one sits up, and it has its greeting right there. Love that. Love the way that works.
That would be dynamite for an invitation. You want to invite somebody to a party, and then
what about a picture?
When you pull that back.
What if it was like a shower, a bridal shower?
I love
What if it was a bridal shower and you were able to put the greeting there, the date, or you were able to put their picture here, a wedding invitation? This would make a beautiful, Kathy, wedding invitation as well.
Oh, gorgeous.
And again, you can use it that way or you could use it this way. Either way, it's going to function just beautifully for you. Now,
let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Now, we're looking at these templates, and it looks pretty simple when I'm looking at it on the template. How difficult are these cards to make?
Not difficult at all. So here's what I was going to show you. Here's the template, and you're going to pick up whatever piece of cardstock you want to use, and you're going to have the base of the card. It's going to go just like this. Then I'm just going to take, I have a pen, but you're going to use a pencil. I just used a pen so you can see it a little bit better. And you're just going to go along these lines right here so that you'll go all the way around to be able to cut out your base.
So there's even the cutouts on there.
Are there.
How
now,
smart.
Every single piece that goes with it actually has its own components as well. So if you want to have the additional pieces for it, as you can see here, You're just going to place this on whatever pattern piece of paper you want here. Your ovals are here, and every instruction is right on the template. But don't forget, we're going to give you 35 different ideas. We're going to give you full video instruction on here. So we're going to step you through it all the way through the whole process and give you tons of great ideas, as well as custom artwork that's custom made to fit into each one of these.
Fantastic.
What I love is that we all have, as scrapbookers and card makers, as you know, I have a pile of favorite paper that I can't part with.
Agreed.
And they're all about this size or larger, or a little bit larger or a little smaller. Now you're going to be able to use all your custom paper, all that beautiful scraps that you love. You're going to bring those all together to be able to make all these beautiful type cards. All of them spin, twist, step up. They all have action and movement. Imagine now, if you love making cards, now the recipient getting something like this, telling them that you love them with a heart that actually spins and changes its message. That's what I love about this. Let me show you some other great ideas.
Put a photo on the other side,
I love the idea of a photo.
Just having a little photo on the other side, so when you see it right from the front, it's not as obvious, and then it just spins open and creates that. It would make a great
graduation card, too, if you were doing graduation.
They all move.
Now here, look, you could do it up here this way, right? Or be creative and let's put it down here and use it this way. This is actually from one of the kits that we've got coming up. Now, here's one way. How about it this way? We can also create it this way. This is the oval swing card that you have here. Here's another one I love with the hearts. Love it. This could be anniversary. I love you. Look at this spin. Look.
But now you create it with the papers that you have, or some of the favorite papers. Maybe
and
it's
embellishments. Anything you buy today. Anything you buy today. If you've got embellishments, if you've got even papers and scraps at home, I'm telling you, it takes just so little. It only takes 1/4 of one 12 by 12 piece of scrapbook paper, cardstock, to be able to create the base alone. So you're not wasting anything. And you have this to use over and over again. You can carry it with you. You don't have to depend on anything to be able to do it. Now look at this step up. Again, this is one of my favorites. So look at this. Look how, can you see how that opened up?
So basically you need a 12 by 12 piece of paper to create everything that we're doing.
6 by 6. You need a 6 by 6 for this, because that's all it's going to take, right? Wow. So 6 by 6, 1/4 of a 12 by 12 will create this base that you see here. But then it's up to your imagination how you're going to go from that. Look at this one. I love this one. This is the swing out card as well. I love this one for the holidays. And look how it makes a whole mural of greetings. I love the way that works. And look how neatly it folds back up. And again, if you have little embellishments, if you have little dazzles.
That was the same one that you did.
And there's a Halloween. Yep. So now you saw holiday, Halloween. Here's another one. This is, again, one of my favorites. I love this just because of the interactive and also because it will sit up wherever the recipient gets it. Again, like Kathy said, wouldn't that be cool if there was a picture up here, maybe somebody's birthday. Your sentiment can go right in here. And it lays just flat and becomes just a regular old card when it lays flat. But when you open it up, again, it's going to take your card making, to me, to a whole nother level, because now you've got this interactive. I see an image here.
You're always trying to figure out how to do that. It's like, oh, how did they do that? How did they make that move?
And we make it so simple and easy, because all you do is put the cardstock down, you lay out your first pattern, then you pick whatever little pieces of pattern paper is, cut it out, boom, 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 glue it together. It just takes literally minutes to be able to create, and you're going to be able to create some magic. Here's, again, you know, my step up. Look at this one. Look at that flower pot. Now, as you step it up, it looks like it's going to water the flowers. How cute is that? See how it looks like it's watering the flowers? I think that's adorable. You're only limited to your imagination. Now, don't forget, if you just tuned in, this is also coming with a DVD that's going to allow you to create with over 35 ideas. It's full video instruction on every single one of these, and they also talk about the different ideas and how to best apply them as well. That's my favorite. You want to do it?
This one? Yeah, this one.
Show them that magic, girl. Look how we framed it. Now, see how the base is framed? Now, we took some dazzles and just framed around the exterior of that. Is that not adorable? Don't forget, you're getting 6 of these total. You're going to be able to use them over and over again, and they've got made with 3-ring holes for binders. I know. Isn't it great?
They're really beautiful.
Over and over again, too. Can you imagine getting this at home? I just think it was great.
I'd be thrilled.
Too, by the way.
These are the kind of cards that you're always trying to figure out how to engineer and how to do it and how to create it. This is a fantastic buy, wildly popular, already over 700 of you now having said yes. Hundreds of you still in the ordering process. Remember, you get all those different designs. Holly's going to be back with us today.